that you're watching this before everyone comes on, so you're watching a recorded version of the live chat. I'm so glad that you came to watch it. I hope you enjoy it. This one is an actual back and forth between my followers, my subscribers, my mentees, and people who are new. And I'm happy to answer any questions that you have about how to do the FlyLady system with me, Kat, former FlyLady. So I'm about to start recognizing people. I see Kiona is already on here, so welcome, Kiona. Tracy's here. Yes, Tracy. Did you move, Tracy? Did that ever happen? We have 17 people. I know more are coming. We've got one thumbs up. Thank you so much. Sarah is here. Hi, Sarah. Let me drink some of my blueberry, or what is this, raspberry water. Hello. And I don't know who this is. Law will be. Who is that? Hi. April is here. Hey, April. Becky. Hi, Becky. Sophia. Ashley, I was going to text you, but I figured you would be busy. But yes, Ashley's here for a chat. Tracy, not yet, but we're debating if we should delay due to the outbreak. Yeah, probably. Probably a good idea. Connie Miller, hi. So happy to catch you live. Thanks, Connie. And Mr. B is here. Gail Buster is here. We're well and blessed. Hope y'all are too. I can't wait to ask you what you did today, but we're going to wait till we get about 25 or 30 at least to get going. Ashley, not busy, but we'll be going right to bed after this. I'm so tired. Now, for y'all who don't know, Ashley Beauty lives in Scotland, and she's all by her little lonesome with her dog making videos because she can't work. Her customers can't come in, and so she's really trying to get back into the videos. So go support her channel, Ashley Beauty. My name is LA. Yes, just like the city. I'm from Ontario. I've talked to you before, but I had forgotten that. Okay, so it's LA Wilby. Maybe that's it. Hey, Beth Dell, how are you? One of my clients, one of my mentees. Sandra Hurt is here. Marty Watson, my sister, is here. And Ashley's thanking me for the shout out. Becky Stoneman is here. Gail Buster is saying hi to Ashley. Candace is here. Allison Stevens, hello again. Hello again. Hello. Debbie Heckel. All right, we've got a good couple dozen people. Becky Stoneman is talking to Ash. Allison is talking to Marty. You guys are having a little chit chat. Let's see what you've done today. Let's see. How many of you, everybody give us thumbs up on the channel, but I want you to give me a smiley face or something like that, or a heart, just some little thing to let me know if you got, hi LB, hi Dorothy, hi Holler Life, welcome, what's your first name? If you have done your morning flow, the morning routine, give me some little symbol that's a positive symbol that lets me know that you've done that. Real quick, I just want to see them scrolling by. Who did their flow? Tracy did, yes. Who else did it? Did anyone? You've had all day to do your morning routine. Did anyone else? Oh, here we go. Woo, girls, all of you. Let's see. April, Allison, Beth, LA, Sarah, Becky, Curly, Kiona, Blue Ocean, that's Daisy. Hi, Daisy, I haven't talked to you in forever. Colette, hi, Colette. Did you do your morning routine? Did you watch us this morning? April, Marty, Sophia, Amy, Holler Life, which is Colette, which is a beautiful name. Connie said, I've been on the right track, switched my free day, had it yesterday. Today I cleaned out 2 drawers in the kitchen and home blessing and morning flow. I'm on fire. Yes, you are. And I don't do free day today either because I work 2 days a week. So I cleaned out 1, 2, 3, 4, all the kitchen drawers on one side in 15 minutes. I set the timer. Candace did it. Yes, LB did it. Wonderful. Okay, weekly home blessing, glass. Does that include wiping the glass on my kitchen appliances? Didn't you ask me that before, Jessica? The answer is anything that has a smudge or spot on the glass, just that. You don't have to wipe the whole thing, okay? But if you're working in your kitchen this week and that you feel like you really want to clean all that really well, you can make that one of the things you do if all of your clutter is gone. That's your number one priority. Allison's getting time to do everything all this time. I'm so proud of you. Christina is here. Yes, I am on live chat. Why do you ask? Nancy's here. I'll double check. Yes, I'm on live chat. Thanks, Marty. Libby is saying something about live chat to Marty. Okay, so one of my clients, who is a graduate mentee, was talking to me on the phone today. That's Angela Conti. Y'all see her on here sometimes. And she said, because she's works full time and she's actually working from home and they've laid her off. So she's actually able to do everything the way she's always wanted to do it, which is a pleasure for her. Because she said this way she can do everything the way she really wants it to be. And it's easier to change back to working than to do it while you're working. So I thought that was a good point for all of you guys who are at home. This is an opportunity to get it all laid out. So even if you're not working, but the kids are going to school and you're running all around with them, now's the time to really get these things cemented in if you have time, okay? If you don't have to work. Yes, this morning, but you were logging offline. Oh, I thought I answered that question. Okay. Jordan, hi, Kat, good afternoon. And hi, Jessica. Oh, Jessica said thank you. Okay, I worked on medical bill paperwork, was procrastinating. Okay. Let's see. Gani says, good evening, Kat. Good evening. All right, so everybody did their morning routine, which for those of you who don't know, if you're new, please subscribe, click the little bell. Every morning I go live. Somewhere between morning and noon on Eastern time, I go live and we go over what we have to do for the day. Morning routine was get up, make your bed, brush your teeth, wash your face, moisturize and put on some makeup, fix your hair, swish the toilets, wipe out the sink, put dishes away and make breakfast. And that sounds like a huge amount, but I can attest that it's not. It's a nice flow once you get the habits down. It's like learning to swim or learning to ride a bike. All those little parts kind of go together and then it becomes a flow, okay? Who did their paper routine? Quick, who did their paper routine? Little signs, that's my favorite. Who did their paper routine today? Or even if you don't have paper routine because you don't have paper, you can give me a good sign too. Who did their paper? I know it's coming. Here we go. LA, Connie, Tracy, Micah's getting prayers for her husband, and no paper for April. But if you don't have paper clutter, you still get an up. You still get a positive. Okay, Colette did it. Great. All right, we want to do your paper 6 days a week, even on your free day. Only takes 5 minutes. Amy's not home, but it's on her list. Allison says yes. Gail says yes. Awesome. Okay, now we have, pardon me, laundry. Laundry is part of your regular everyday things. So Micah did her paper, April did her paper, or else she's just waving. Beth did not do her paper yet. Marty emptied 2 file cabinet files. Only 5 minutes, I hope, Marty. Sophia, yes. Gail, yes. Okay. So, Gani, yes. Blue Ocean, Daisy, yes. Jordan did her laundry. Okay, yeah, we're talking about laundry. Did you do laundry? My laundry is already washed, dried, folded, and put away. Here we go. Becky did. April didn't have it, so it counts. Tracy feels good when it's folded and put away. Marty did whites. LA laundry is this evening for her. Allison just finished the dryer, ready to be folded. Yes. Gail caught up on her laundry. Amy threw away old papers. Patty's giving me a thumbs up for laundry. Hey, Patty. Mike is folding laundry while watching, and April is giving us something that indicates she did it, I'm thinking. In the dryer, waiting for me to come home, Amy says, Connie, I'm having to do more laundry. I wash my son's, who has special needs uniform, every day. He works in the hospital. Great. Just do it. You can do it. It's not hard. Laundry in progress. The machines really do it. Nancy's on the West Coast, so I know that it's a little earlier in the day for her. Colette washed her daughters, but she has to fold and put them away. She's 16. Yep, washing is not the hard part. Drying is not the hard part. Folding and putting it away is hard, but I want you to time yourself. Time yourself. How long does it really take you to do these things that you think are hard? 7 minutes is about how long it takes to fold a load of laundry. Debbie's folding right now, so you can time yourself. We're all in this together, Amy says. Yes. Okay, now we're going to talk about bippity boppity boo. Who knows what that is? And did you do it this morning? Mr. B raised his hand. He knows what bippity boppity boo is. Do you know? Did you do it? Like a little fairy all through the house, looking at all the flat surfaces? I just complained the laundry needs to be put away. Good, Libby. Bippity boppity doo. Sophia did. At Mom, it's Linda. Hi, Linda. I'm glad you were here. Did you do your bippity boppity boo? Did you do your Clutter check, that's what that is. Amy did. Patty did. April did. I love the little signs and words you guys are giving me. It's awesome. What is it? LA, it's a clutter check where you look around to see what recently was cluttered. That's what it is. Okay, Marty did. Beth, is that what you call the clutter check? Yes. Because it makes it seem nicer. I don't know. Just you're kind of just fluttering through the house and checking it out. Tracy did. Allison, we do it in the afternoon and evening and before bed. That works. Jordan did. Like LA says yes. Libby gave me a little O. Linda did. And Micah did. Awesome, girls. Okay, now we're going to go to after you did your lunch and you cleaned that up, because it's 4:30 here almost, so I know it's 1:30 on the West Coast and later across the ocean. LA did. Did you do your free day? If you didn't have free day, did you do your basic weekly plan item and your zone? But if you didn't, if today was your free day, which most people, this is free day, did you do your free day? Nancy still has time for her free day. Libby said, I'm decluttering my shed at the moment, but I did clean under the sink in the kitchen, so she's working. Becky, free day. Nancy says, sounds cheerful. Connie, yes, she's having a free day. Today, the girls and I are making face masks for their life skills portion of homeschool. All right, Linda did a free day. Another Linda did, not yet. Allison, desk day for her. So did you do your desk day? I'm assuming you did. April worked earlier. April says, yes, long nap. Awesome. LA said, will be after this video. Okay, Jordan decluttered her kitchen. Good. Vicky, I like that. Life with Mrs. D gave us a thumbs up. Marty's given us a little orange in YouTube. Sophia, I worked. Beth, win for me, yes. Okay, good. So now this evening at a certain time, like I just took my Italian sausage out of the freezer about a half hour ago. It's thawing in the sink. When I'm done with this, I'm going to make supper. So I know that my time is now ready to dedicate to making supper. Patty decluttered placemat drawer in the kitchen. Organized imperfectionist, I feel like I'm too stressed to take a free day. I can't sit still. That's exactly why you need one. What's your name? And Colette is giving me an S, which I'm assuming is yes. What's your name, organized imperfectionist? I love that you're an imperfectionist. That's good. Perfectionism is hard on you. So you always want to take a free day. It's important that you take a free day. Otherwise, you'll never have the energy to do the things, Rachel. You'll never have the things, the time, or feel like you can have the energy. You know, God made the world, and on the seventh day, he rested. Everybody has to rest. And on Sunday, we still have to cook meals and do all those things. I want you to take a day just in the middle of the week, not to do zones and not to do a basic weekly plan. Colette helped her kids with school and worked in her zone. Allison says, take a free day. You must do it, Rachel. It keeps your head clear-headed. That's right. I did use the time going to work listening to a podcast. Excellent. That was Sophia. Linda said, I understand, Rachel. And Nancy said, making chili bowls for dinner. Yum. And Colette's making dinner now. Great. We're going to have, if you didn't hear me earlier today, we're having Italian sausage, cabbage, and potatoes. It's going to be yummy. Connie said, I'm making peppered, bacon-fired, roasted tomato pasta for dinner. Oh, that makes my mouth water. And Rachel says, thanks. Good, Rachel. I hope you do. Take advantage of it. All right? All right. And then we've got after dinner, I want you to go ahead and do your before bed routine. Pick out your clothes. How many of you today picked out your clothes last night and put them on this morning without second guessing yourself? While you're getting that together, I'm going to look at these things. Dorothy burned herself out by not having any free days and is struggling, but is still getting some routines done. Now that my business is closed, I'm starting over with a lot of new routines. Excellent. Go watch, Dorothy, How to Do the FlyLady System for Newbies on my YouTube channel. Takes about 45 minutes or so. You're going to need some paper and a pencil to take notes, stop the video, and it will help you get a kind of a fresh start on it, okay?
What is a messy turkey sandwich?
All right, let's see.
I want to know.
Dinner is messy turkey sandwiches. I don't know what that is, but it sounds good. LA. Libby said, yes, absolutely. We do need a free day for sure. Gani, my son made dinner. April says, always. Sophia's smiling. Allison's waving. Candace said, oh, these are for people who set their clothes out. Okay, so April does, Sophia does, Allison did, Candace, the clothes were set out last night, excellent. Marty's having smoked sausage with bell peppers, onion, and tomato. Patty says her clothes were laid out for today. Yes. Preparing at night really helps. Tracy said yes. Micah said we're having leftovers. You know what? I'm looking down my nose at you. Hang on. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm such a sidetracked person. There. Now I can see without lifting my head. These glasses I had made special so I could see this. Having leftovers because we were making cookies and beef jerky today. Both of those sound good. Mr. B put the FlyLady system link for the newbies. LA said there she did it. Amy said no clothes set out, but they're out in baskets. Oh my. I want you to get your outfit together the night before. I don't care what it is, as long as you're planfully laying it out for yourself. Don't just trust the system. Just trust that it works. Holler said, or this is Colette, making cheesy musticali and garlic bread with leftover hamburger buns. I don't really know what that is, but anything with cheese and hamburger buns can't be bad. Candace said, I started taking and honoring my free day by putting it in my planner. Very good, Candace. Hi, Karen. Glad you're here. Chicken quesadillas with rice and peas. Yum, Allison. Mr. B put the link out for a collab with Nikki from Inspired by Nikki. Which video was that you put up?
Put out the whole, y'all did the whole FLYLADY system.
The whole FlyLady system. Just the whole set so you can see what she does. I talk about it and she does it in a separate set of videos. Vicki, putting out clothes is something I often miss out. Keep meaning to do it. The rest of the routine goes quite well. Okay, so after dinner tonight, I want you to do your before bed routine, including laying out your clothes, Vicki, okay? Libby, we had lamb chops with potatoes, carrots, and peas, and the kids had pasta and garlic bread. Took our dogs for a run afterwards. It's so sunny here. I love lamb chops. They're one of my favorite things. Look, Linda laid out her clothes. Becky, I do set out my clothes almost always. Good. Connie, this is the other one I think I often don't do. I don't know why putting out clothes is so hard for me. Maybe I'm a defiant teenager. It's hard for a lot of people in the beginning. You just have to do it. Just have to do it. April has to work on it. Jordan said, question, when you swish and swipe, do you swish and swipe your personal bathroom or all the frequently used bathrooms? All, not even frequently used, all of the bathrooms in the house. So when I had a townhome, I had, Larry actually did his own. I did the hall bathroom, and then I went downstairs and did the guest bathroom. Now in this house, I just do one bathroom, the one that Larry and I share, and my mother does hers. She swishes her little toilet and wipes the sink. Even though she's a fragile 88, almost 89-year-old, it's very simple and it just takes a minute. It's not hard, and it keeps the toilet looking really nice. Let's see. Oh gosh, lots of things going here. I forget to set out clothes. I'll start from tonight. Yes, Libby. I'm working on it. I'll get started tonight. Amy said yes. Messy turkey is hot turkey sandwich with meat with gravy on top of fresh buns or toast. It's eaten open face and served with veggies. I'm hungry. Sounds good. Hi, Yasmin. Candace, I'm in the habit of laying out my clothes because I want to be prepared if we ever have an earthquake, and I live in Southern California. Good idea, Candace. Breaded shrimp and fries for April. Mr. B is saying, thanks everyone for the thumbs up. Food Nanny recipes, Tracy said, today, artisan bread and spaghetti carbonara. I have time to bake now. Being at home and following this system has been a lifesaver. You know who else loves the Food Nanny book? It's Allison loves it. I love it too. I think it's awesome. Jordan, thank you, Kat. You're welcome. Amy, I even get started swishing and swiping my office restroom daily. Absolutely. Vicki said, okay, I just got my clothes out now. It's 9:30 p.m. Good. Happy. Congratulations. Do it every night. Lisa said, hi, Kat and Mr. B. Ms. D, I forgot your name already, and it's way so far back I can't remember. As long as your name isn't in your title, just put it out each time you type me something so I can call you by name. I feel like it's so much more personal. Connie, God bless your mom, doing what she can. I know. Lisa, smiley face. What's that for, Mr. B?
Lisa told me hello.
Oh, okay. Allison said, I love Food Nanny. Yes. Karen said, the evening routine saves me in the morning, time in the morning, and keeps my morning less stressful. It does. It's the most important routine. So let's go over it. The before bed routine is to wash your face, get the day off your face, take a shower or a bath, unless you always do it in the morning. I love doing it in the evening. I think it relaxes me. Moisturize your skin, brush your teeth, and floss them, but you can save that to the end right before you go to bed. Lay out your clothes. Go in the kitchen and wipe out the sink one last time with the towel that you have in there. Go put it away and get a new towel. And that's the before bed routine. If you didn't do a clutter check, a bippity boppity boo, you're also going to run around and do that. Now I have other things that I do as well. I make sure the doors are locked. I close all the millions of window blinds in this house and the curtains in the kitchen. You know, I put my mother to bed. I make sure she has her pills. There's loads of things that we have to do besides what we have here. So you may have dogs or cats that you take care of, children that you're taking care of, elderly parents, a child who is older and just needs help. So that's what you do. Hi, Shelly Lily. All right, so that's it. That was your pop quiz to see how you're doing. Now, let's see what you're saying. Lisa said, laundry is done, dinner is on, pork chops and asparagus, two of my favorite things. And so let's see what questions you have now about this routine. I want you to get this as part of your daily thing, that you really are doing it. April said, I put mine and my 5-year-old's clothes out when I set out coffee for the morning so everything's ready. Excellent. How do you declutter when it's not your house? That's a good question. You can only declutter your space. So do you have a dedicated area that is yours, like your room and your bathroom maybe? You would declutter that. Or if you are making clutter, which we all tend to do, we're human, in the general living spaces, you declutter what you put out. You don't worry about the other person. If it's their house, you don't want to just do that without their permission. If you can get them on board on the FlyLady system, that would be awesome. But if not, you just do your thing. Just do your thing. Keep your habits up. Okay? All right. Questions. We have, we have 9 minutes. We have questions we can answer. So are you getting these routines down? Are you using your planner? Are you checking everything, making sure that you're getting it done? Are you looking at your planner at the end of the day? That's one other thing I want you to do, is look at your planner at the end of the day and see if you did the things on your list. And I don't know if you were here this morning, but I'll show you so far what I've gotten done. Wow, I haven't gotten some things done. So I got the live video done this morning, and I got all the drawers cleaned out in the kitchen. But I didn't do planning and desk day, although it's very light today. Well, actually we did. We did a grocery list. We had some issues with Instacart and had to do a brand new one. So, and we did one with Aldi and one with Publix. We did 2. And I haven't ridden this bike over here. Look, here's the bike. I haven't ridden that yet. I'm gonna ride that. But I'm doing the live now, so I can mark that off. Check, okay? So I have to do the rest of my planning and desk day, which is practically done. I just have to go double check to make sure that I don't have any bills that I need to. I actually pay everything with my credit card and then transfer the payments from my checking account to the credit card, everything that I put on it to take it off. So I earn dollars that way. All right. Ready for questions. Oh, good. All in caps too, Libby. Thank you. Since I found your channel, my teens are doing the morning routine and it's really making our home happier. Thanks, Kat and Mr. B. Hope to learn more as we go along. Yes, very good. Now tomorrow, just in case you don't know, tomorrow we're in the kitchen again. We're in zone 2 this week, the kitchen. And so I hope you picked out 4 things to do in your kitchen this week. You only have 3 left. Let's see. Becky said, just set up my planner for FlyLady stuff yesterday. Fantastic, Becky. Tracy says, I keep struggling with the Erin Condren planner, so I tried putting it on a cork board instead, and that's working for me, so that I'm here all day. Excellent. Good for you. But when life gets back to normal, you're going to have all those other little things that'll need to go in your planner. Micah said, I had gotten away from looking at the planner at night and started missing things, and it really helps to review it at night. Yes, Micah, it does. Connie, my surface areas have never been so clean because I sanitize often, but my husband is working from home now, so clutter checks are super important. He's messy. Okay, just keep doing them. I'm proud of you. Amy said, do you suggest a planner at work and a separate planner at home? I do suggest 2 different things. I suggest a planner for a home, and I suggest that you block out your time in your planner that you're going to be working. But for work, you are going to need some kind of a calendar at work, but I also suggest you have, for work, kind of a journal. It's more of a journal where you figure out what you're doing every day, every week, every month, every quarter, where you have your accomplishments, where you have your daily things, where you can put in your quarterly things and things like that, where you start your day off by cleaning out your email a little bit and filing the things that need to be filed a little bit, and then get into your day. At the end of the day, you clear your desk. So that's what I recommend. Kind of a little workbook for work, and then the planner for home, okay? But two different things, yes. Colette said, thank you for putting your name in again, Colette. I cannot function without my planners. I have a TBI and planners, and the FlyLady system is what keeps me on top of my home and life. I don't know what a TBI is. Am I missing something? Marty said, I keep my planner open on my coffee table. Yes.
It's not a TBI, it's just a TB and an exclamation point.
No, it's a TBI. Amy said, I like a daily to-do. Amy said, okay, thank you. Yeah, Colette wrote TBI. There's a lizard outside the window behind you. Are you enjoying it? What is a TBI? Amy said. Micah said, that's a good idea, Marty. I have two, one at work and one at home, but at work I have to schedule coaching sessions as I'm a supervisor. Yeah, so you'll need a calendar at work. I was a manager. I managed 40 people in a team. I had to have a calendar, but I also had a book that was like, what am I going to do every day? What has to happen every day so nothing slipped up? Lisa said, thumbs up. Colette said, TBI is traumatic brain injury. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so I don't remember the comment now, though. Let me go back and look.
She couldn't function without her planner.
Oh, because she had her traumatic brain injury. Okay, that makes good sense. Squirrel sidetracked. Yeah, I don't see that lizard, but I'm sure he's there. There's one right there. Is that the one you're talking about?
Fly away now.
There's one right there.
They're
Right
kinda
there.
jumpy.
Yeah. I watched one the other day while
Squirrel.
I think I was on here. It was eating a bug. All right, we have 3 more minutes. If you guys don't have any more questions, we'll go.
No,
But I have a feeling more coming. Chill out, Mr. B. Chillax.
don't
Oh, Patreon. Have you joined Patreon? How many of you are Patreon patrons? How many of you are patrons on Patreon? Let me know real quick. I know I've got about, how many do we have now? 330? All right, something like that.
Around.
When are your lives on? Because I'm in Ireland. Libby, I try to go live
Every day.
every day in the morning, sometime between 9 a.m. and noon.
Only 15 minutes.
And it's just 15 minutes. So if you have the notification bell, you should see it. If you don't see it, then you can go back and watch it if you missed it, okay?
Tuesday and Friday.
And Tuesday and Friday, I had these extra ones in the afternoon.
For questions and answers.
Yep, okay. LA said, what's the difference between daily plan and zone? A daily plan is everything that you're doing that day. It contains routines, it contains basic weekly plan, and it contains zones. Watch how to do the FlyLady system for newbies if you don't know what the difference between those are, okay? That's gonna make a lot of difference in how you do this, I promise. It's kind of like your commitment to yourself to sit down and watch that. All right.
They're all telling you who their patrons are.
I am looking at all the patrons too. Candace is a patron. Karen is a patron. My first boss called the Daily To-Do Planner a planned confusion list. That's funny, Amy. Kiona is on Patreon. Becky is, and she loves it. Sophia is. Yasmin is. I love you girls. You're so sweet. Shar is. Marty is. Amy is, and she loves it, and it's worth it. Sarah is. Gail, what are you serving for Easter dinner? I'll tell you in a minute. Libby said, thank you. Micah is. Gina is. LA's given us some love. Connie, will you be going live tomorrow? I know you have a long day working, but don't want to miss you. Oh, never mind. You just answered. Yeah, I go live every day, even though I'm working tomorrow, and the next day I hop on for 15 minutes. Colette said, I found FlyLady during my recovery from the accident. Well, that was good. God turns all things for good to those who love him. No matter if it's a traumatic brain injury. We love you, Amy said. Thank you. Okay, the question is, what am I serving for Easter dinner? Hadn't really thought about it. Generally on Easter, I serve ham, macaroni and cheese, not boxed, but the kind that's like a strata with eggs and cheese, and it's kind of a custardy thing. It's delicious. I make potato salad. We usually have sweet potatoes or something like that, rolls, some kind of fresh snap green beans, That's generally what we have in a dessert. What are y'all having? Okay, let's see. Nancy's here saying she loves it. Nancy, you're a patron? Yes. Roxy, I'm a patron, but I keep forgetting to listen to it. Is there a way to automatically binge watch? No, you just make yourself a note in your planner to go watch your patron for the day. We only have 5 a week. What's the difference between daily plan and zone? Weekly, that's why you have to go watch How to Do the Fly Lady System for Newbies, Marty, and I know that you know. I know that you know, but it's two separate things. The zone is what you're doing in different parts of your house to keep it clean and decluttered, and the basic weekly plan is things that you're doing to make sure your life stays on track, like paying bills and keeping the car clean and things like that. Okay. Colette said, my husband and 4 kids were on their own for 4 months while I was hospitalized, and my house was in shambles. Flylady helped me so much. Awesome. I know it was. Libby, and I know they were happy to have you back. I'm going to stuff my face with chocolate for Easter Sunday. I'm making my mother a little basket. I ordered everything already. It's got a lot of chocolate. And we're going to have colored eggs. Oh, I usually have deviled eggs also on that day. Sometimes I make baked beans too. Candace is having a ham, potato salad, and baked beans. Karen is saying, may we have your mac and cheese recipe? Sure. I forgot about an Easter meal, Amy said. Marty said ham, sweet potatoes, green beans, deviled eggs, crescent rolls, and pineapple upside down cake. That sounds good, Marty. Pickled herring, watercolor painted eggs. Ooh, Sophia, that would be pretty. I'd love to see those. That was Libby's question. You missed it. Oh, well, I already answered her, I think. LA's. Okay. Just my husband and me, hoping to get a ham and freeze lots of it for leftovers. I miss my grandchildren. I know I miss my grandchildren too. Everybody cannot come over, so we're just going to have this little meal to ourselves, a little version. Here's how I make my macaroni and cheese. I boil macaroni noodles. I like macaroni elbow noodles or ziti, the big ziti noodles. Those are also good. I use grated cheddar cheese. I usually use medium to sharp. I don't really like sharp very much, but when you cook with it, it's not so bad. I use eggs and milk and salt and pepper, and I use a little bit of powdered mustard. I mix up, so I take my noodles and I drain them and I butter them. And I take a big 9x12 pan and I layer some noodles, about probably half the noodles, maybe a third. And then I sprinkle them liberally with cheese. And then I put more noodles, sprinkle liberally with cheese, more noodles, sprinkle liberally with cheese. So it's like a big thing, like a 2-cup thing of cheese. It's a lot of cheese. Then I take eggs. I usually will use about 5 eggs and whip them up. And then I take evaporated milk is awesome to use if you have canned evaporated milk or milk. I like the evaporated milk or whole milk if you can use it because it's not as watery. And I put probably about 1.5 cups of milk. I'm not sure. Try with a cup first and whip it up and see if you think that's going to be enough to pour over that to bring it. The milk has to come up to the top layer when you mash it with a fork. And put a little bit, just like a 1/4 teaspoon or a 1/2 teaspoon of powdered mustard in there and salt and pepper to your taste in the eggs and milk. And then pour it over. It might even be 2 cups of milk. I really have to eyeball that, I'm sorry. And then put it in a 350 oven until it comes, you'll see the sides start to bubble through the glass, if it's glass, and you'll get a little bit of browning on the top, not much, and you'll know that those eggs are set like a custard, and that is delicious, and that is our Southern macaroni and cheese that we've eaten all my life, and it's delicious. It is nom nom, Libby. Okay, let's see. Jazz, hey Jazz. She's new and she's enjoying this. Amy said, thank you for the suggestion about meal planning link this morning, ordering now. Oh, good. I'm glad you got that. I love that. If you don't know what she's talking about, there'll be a link below for I use this meal planner. Can't remember who it's by, but Larry has the link for us. And I just love this for planning my meals. You don't have to have it. It's just a nicety. You can totally do it in your planner. Sounds yummy. Sophia said, Connie said, that is exactly how I make my mac and cheese. My mom made it often on Friday. Catholic. Yeah, we're Catholic too. But we didn't have it as a main meal ever. It was always a side dish. But I know lots of people do. Karen said, thank you. Gretchen says, hi. Shelly Lee said, that is pretty much the exact same recipe that my sweet mama always made. I make it that way now too. Yummy. Yeah, just a Southern thing. And Marty said, you motivate me like no one. Mary Moore. Oh, hi, Mary. You motivate me like no other. Thank you, Mary. Mr. Bree said, have an awesome Tuesday night because it's time for us to go. And don't forget to social distance and stay safe. Marty uses a spiral notebook. And Mary Moore says, I totally agree. Lee B says, Mary Moore, I totally agree. You guys are awesome and you rock. Okay, I'm going to run. I want you to have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember to do your before bed routine. Clean up after dinner real good. Do your before bed routine. Right before bed, go ahead and floss your teeth and brush your teeth and then put out a new dish towel. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going to see how many of you did. Well, I won't tomorrow, but Thursday evening, I'll see how many of you have been doing that. And you can even tell me tomorrow morning on the live if you did your before bed routine. That'll be awesome. Just put BBR and I'll know what you did. BBR. All right, kids, I love you so much. Kale popped in for one last thing. Thanks for the ideas. We need to make Easter as special as possible. Ooh, before I go, I'm going to share one more thing. It's called resurrection rolls. And these are awesome. You need crescent rolls. You need, and you probably already have this, but if you don't, I hope you'll get this. Marshmallows, big marshmallows. You need cinnamon sugar and you need plain cinnamon, and that's what you need. And here's how, and butter. Here's what you do. You melt some butter and put it in a little bowl. You put out some plain cinnamon and some cinnamon sugar, 2 different things. You roll out all where you get your little rolls, your little triangle crescent rolls ready. And you dip the marshmallow, and your kids can help. Dip the marshmallow in the butter, then dip the marshmallow in cinnamon, and then roll it inside of the crescent roll. Make sure you seal all, you'll have to help them. Make sure it's all sealed good. Don't get too much butter because you won't be able to seal it. Just drip it off good. Seal it good, and then roll that in cinnamon and sugar. And then you put it on a lined baking sheet and bake it in the oven at 350. I can't remember how long, but your nose should tell you that the crescent rolls are done. Take them out and let them cool. Some of them will leak a little bit, but these resurrection rolls, when you open them, are hollow. The marshmallow has melted and it's delicious. Here's the story you tell your children when you're making them, or if you make them for yourself. Jesus is pure and white and sweet, but he died for our sins. And his body was anointed in oil, that's the butter, and spices were put on him, and you roll him in the cinnamon, and he was wrapped in a shroud, and you wrap him in the roll. And then you just put sugar on top, just because, wasn't that a sweet thing to do? And you put cinnamon sugar on top. Then you bake it in the oven, and when you open it back up, now this is the tomb, and when you open it, Jesus has left the tomb. I thought that was so good. You'll probably go online and get all the exact directions for those resurrection rolls and even a better story, but that's the one I always did. All right, that's it for today. Have a fabulous day, and always remember to be beautiful because you are beautiful. Mwah. Bye.